What you guys got a 100% wire-free smart IP camera with rechargeable battery for a review here. This is a 720p battery. It's going to be ideal for your front door or internal use. It is waterproof, doesn't need any wires, does have two-way audio, has a PIR motion sensor on it, night vision, 120 degrees wide viewing angle on this one, alerts and playback. Really awesome product. As you can see, easy setup here. I'll show you the full process and also show the footage of the camera as well. You can use it on iOS and Android. The storage on this is 128 gigabytes maximum storage, which you can use a micro SD card for this one as well. This is everything you're going to get inside the box. You're going to get your user manual, which has color pictures and also English text. Very easy to set up. I'll show you the full process here. But pretty much everything is inside this manual if you've never set up one of these particular types of home security cameras. Now these cameras are ideal for people that don't have a power source near to where they want to put the camera, and you can use one of these battery powered cameras. Now it does come with a 3M sticky pad if you want to stick it on the back of the mounting system here. There is a magnet on the actual ball there. There's also a screw hole here if you want to use these screws to screw it to the wall. It depends on how you want to go about doing that. The magnet on this is very, very strong, and you can position it in whatever position you want. It won't move in the wind, and they are awesome for places where you need to put a camera with no power. You've got your charging cable here. The charging of this doesn't take too long. Also, the battery should last up to about 10 months. When the battery is in standby, 4 months when the battery is in use, and 10 times trigger per day. You should get about 4 months out of it. There is the actual mounting system here. You've got your speaker on the back, which means you've got two-way audio. You've got a mounting source here, which you can use some sort of tripod if you want to put it on a tripod. And there we got our sensor and also our lens on here. It does have the little LEDs that light up on there for the night use. Now the night use on this is pretty good as well, and I do like the size of it. It's very well built. You've got a little hidden compartment here, which is where your micro SD card goes, and also your charging port, and the power button and reset button is underneath there as well. You want to make sure you push this in nice and tight so it's waterproof if you're going to have this in an area where water will actually hit it. It is IP65 weather resistant, which means you can mount it outdoors. It's built for rain, snow and sunshine and stuff like that as well. Just go to the Google Play Store and download the Clad Edge app. You can also use the QR code here to scan to take you to the location to download it. It's very simple and easy to do. Once you've got your Cloud Edge installed, you just need to register an account. It's very simple and easy to do. Just put your email address in there and register your account. Now you're going to need yourself a micro SD card. It takes up to 128 gigabytes, and you can just get a class 10. Once you've done that, you can power on the camera and also open the app, and it'll tell you to power it on. It tells you exactly what to do. So just power on the camera. Now if you've got no power in there, you will need to charge it up, but once you've got power in there, you should see this little red light flashing here on the camera, and it's telling you that once that red light is flashing, you're ready to go by clicking on next. So just click on next here. Now the camera is telling us to reset the camera, so we need to get our little reset pin which comes in the kit. You just push it into the back of the reset here, and it will tell you once it's been reset. So just reset the camera. You should get a sound. That's now done. Now what we can do is go back to the phone, and it will tell us if you heard that sound. You can continue. So we're going to continue to the next step. And now we need to put in our Wi-Fi password. So just put in your Wi-Fi password and then click next. A big QR code will come up. Now just point the camera to the QR code about 6 to 8 inches away, and you should get a sound to say it's recognized the camera. Now we can click on next, and it will now start to connect to your Wi-Fi and show display of the camera. Now we'll give you a full day and night time view what it looks like. So you can see, there we go, we've connected our camera. Now you can give it a name or you can leave it as its number, whatever you like, something on the network. If you've got more than one camera, you may want to give it a name that you would recognize, like front door, living room, or something like that. So you can see here I've got front door here, and I'm just going to quickly go finish, and it will then give you a chance to connect and look at the live feed. Now this camera is not designed for 24/7 live feed and recording. It's just meant for motion detection and recording. If someone comes up near your door or you want to have a quick look to see who's at the door, you can do. Now it's asking me to do a firmware update here, so I will do a firmware update of the software. It's always best to get the latest and greatest firmware, because that way you're going to get a much better connection. You can see here HD and SD. I can change this if I want to. I've got live feed here, history, and also screenshot, intercom, record, and body detection. It's got a bunch of settings in here which you can use. You can format your SD card, you can rotate the view, you can look at the power consumption of the battery and stuff like that, and it tells you an estimated amount of days left for that particular battery. And there we go. So that's everything you've got inside here. Then you can change the body detection ratio on there as well. Now I've positioned this on the front door here, just mounted it up there so you can see, and you can screw this to the side if you want to, and pretty much it's in a good position there to see who comes to the front door. And there we go, it's that simple. You can just put that there and you would now get full coverage of your front area here, where you'll be able to see. You can also zoom in here as well. Now as soon as someone comes near the camera, it will start to record. You can also record manually yourself, and also talk to them if you want to via the intercom on it as well. The night view on this is pretty awesome as well. As you can see, PR sensor is up to 26 feet, which is 8 meters. Frame rate is 25 frames per second at 720p. So if you're after a camera that is completely wire free and runs on battery, and you haven't got a place where you can get power to a camera, and you'd like to get something like this, then I'll leave the link in the video description for you. I think it's a pretty awesome camera for what it does, and if you've got a workshop or something like that, or you've got a place where you've got very poor security visibility, then something like this is going to be ideal. You can get good night and day vision as well, and you get a good viewing angle. It's good enough to recognize someone's face and get a recording of that person if they're trying to break into your property. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. I think it's a pretty decent deal. I'll leave all the information in a video description for you. My name is Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope everyone gets everything they want, and just have a thought for the people that don't have a lot of money and also who are living on the streets right now. So just have a little thought for those people. And if you see someone out there on the streets lying there in the cold, don't just walk past them. Just give them enough money to get a cup of tea and something to eat. Just remember, not everyone is as fortunate as we are today. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I shall see you again for another video real soon. Bye for now. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the big red subscribe button on my YouTube channel and hit the bell notification button next to that to be notified when we upload new videos.